Hello, it's me, Troubadour, and I'm back again with another video. Today we are trying out some of the new additions from the latest update to superautopets. There's a lot of new, there's like a handful of new stuff added, mostly foods. There's one free pet though, all free in the custom packs, as well as a bevy of balance changes. This pack I'm playing with here, it'll be in the description. This is a free-to-play pack, so I thought it'd be interesting to try out some of these things with the new pack. Specifically, what I want to try out was the sandwich. It's a new pet, a new food perk, always on sale, costs 1 gold, and it balances out attack and health. When I saw that, I thought, you know, it'd be really good with Wasp. Wasp, well known for getting a lot of attack, you know, every other turn. Though, honestly, it's never been like the greatest thing to use. Though, I mean, it is kind of fun. But when you can use it with something like Lollipop, and now you can use it with Sandwich, like, it's actually pretty good. You guys are gonna see. But in terms of the new update, I've liked pretty much all the changes they've made. I'm very glad they gave like my new like addiction Astiminosuchus. I don't know what it is. I'm glad they gave it a buff. You know, I probably ran about like probably a couple dozen tries before I made that video. Oh, shouts to Red Shadow. A couple dozen tries on Astiminosuchus, whatever it is. Before I made a video on it, and then this update comes out where now instead of being after attack, it's on feint, and it happens it starts as a 3-3 and then get more stats past that. And after a dozen attempts, let me tell you guys, it's still really bad. So not gonna have a video on that anytime soon. Please, Team Wood Games, if you're listening, just make it so at higher levels, instead of summoning more pets, the ailments just do more stats, like do like +2 per ailment. Anyway, I digress. Back to the run at hand. So I decided to try some free-to-play since all the new stuff added was in the free pack. You know, there's cool stuff added. I mean, there was a new pet, the Tandy. How the frick do you say it? I don't freaking know. The new Tanny whatever. I'm sure other people are going to make some videos on it. I thought it'd be a fun one to try, but it's kind of a pet that you kind of have to build your pack around, considering that it needs to have no other XP pets. Same idea with like the rainbow jelly, where it can't have any like perks in your pack. So I decided to say that for another try and just try out one new food I thought was cool. Ren Shadow again. So the idea with this, oh, there's soup, another new food. Forgot I had that in here. The idea with this is Wasp gets a lot of attack. You can see here, you know, shop tier upgrade, you get 100% attack. At the beginning of the turn, you know, it got 17 attack. That's pretty good. Now, usually my drill is, you know, put a melon on it or put a melon in front of it so it gets to use that high attack more than once. So we're going to go ahead and get that turtle onto there. Free the skunk just for general usefulness, and the seagull I want for later. What's it called? Tanny Strophius. That's the new pet. Had to look it up on my phone real quick. Anyways, we're not using that one today. We're trying out some other stuff. But with this sandwich here, you can see we have 3412. I think we found it right here. Boom. We are now 2323. And what's great about doing it with Wasp is, one, that's a pretty good pet. 2325 with the melon on turn 8. I mean, I got one big pet plus a skunk, but honestly, that'll do fine on turn 8. And the best part is, next turn, I'm going to get 100% more attack again. So I can do this another time and just keep scaling my HP every time my attack goes up. Like, look, it's a pure scaling team, and we almost run through it. They're a little bit better at it than I am. We dropped down to 1 HP, but from here on, we are gonna be set. Look at that, 46. Find the chimpanzee for what we want. Let me rewind there. It's another one of the new foods they added. Floatable, I don't know what it is. Replaces each shop item with something from 1 tier higher than it. It only available tier 5, but you can see here, got a couple tier 5s, couple tier 3s, tier 2, and a tier 4 food. We buy this, boom, we get tier 6s, tier 4s, tier 3, and that turns into tier 5, filling up another one. I could have ripped the second one, but I decided I really wanted the alpaca, and then I would take the chimp the next turn. I'm specifically taking chimp, even though I don't have corn cobs yet. Trust the process. I swear there's a reason. We are able to get through despite the icky not doing that much damage to us, thankfully. What's nice being at 1 HP, we can now use another, sandwich. We can use another sandwich. I was gonna say we can use another one of the new foods they added. I rolled past it here, but the soup, it's basically an apple, but triples if you have 1 life left. It's not a bad option. There's a lot of great tier 4 stuff, but in terms of free to play, like, it's not a bad option for your packs. There's not too many options that are like way better than that. So I kind of like throwing in this pack, and I'll use it a bit later. Here's the reason we've got the chimpanzee. We're running a farmer crow build. Figured to get some fun in-battle stats with that. I mean, just look at all the stats. So it's a 47, 45 in battle. They've got a dugong, but we are just too big to make it through the entire team. Get another win. And now we're on tier 6. There's the mushroom. We're going to look for one more sandwich for our wasp as well. Bring in a rhino to receive some stats and a mushroom for our seagull mushroom combo with the farmer crow. I mean, you'll kind of see what the idea I'm going for here with the farmer crow once my wasp sweeps their entire team. So the idea is farmer crow gives some stats, chimpanzee gives them more stats, and then it resummons and it does it again. And then with seagull mushroom, it'll do it several times. This is an idea that came across to me thanks to that Mashman, not Matchman 7, different person. They had a pack for that I did for my Pimp My Pack series I do on Discord, which I'll have a video on that soon. Hey, sandwich, let's go. 3 sandwiches this game, 43 for like nothing. Pretty awesome. But it was a submission they had and they wanted to do this seagull mushroom crow thing. It was a blast playing it. I still play it sometimes now, and I've been addicted to it ever since. And it's honestly really good synergy for free-to-play players. Farmer crow, seagull mushroom, and chimpanzee. Forget doing farmer dog scaling in shop when you can get 50/50s in battle, right? Am I right? I mean, check it out here. You're gonna finally get to see the resummon combo, or not really, I guess. Not this turn. We get a lot of stats though on our rhino. Look at that with the pepper from the radish. Pretty cool. Able to clean up the rest of this team thanks to the chimpanzee stats. Plus the farmer crow itself giving either 6-3 or 3-6 is not bad at all. We'll hit the level 2 seagull here. We'll take the soup for that easy 3-3. Very nice. And now we finally get to see the combo go off, please. Yes. Oh, chimpanzee dies. But we still get some extra stats from farmer crow. And oh my gosh, wasp. 43, free to play. Like, that is so freaking good. I love how this started out as a talk about the new update and the sandwich food into let's just gush about this really fun free to play combo. You'll see some more of this in a bit once I'm finished editing this Pimp My Pack video. I do really enjoy the farmer crow resummons thing. Finally, this game we're gonna be able to get it against this person going for questing beast achievement. Big farmer crow, look at those stats. New locust is cool. I definitely want to try that out. The opponent didn't really get to use it there because it's out of orca, but it gives a bunch of foods to like pets that were summoned based on how many foods it has. And look at that, 2 50/50s in battle. Easy stuff. If I don't already have wasp almost at 50/50, I could get farmer crow to level 3 and throw the wasp back there to get some more stats, but I don't even need it at this point. We'll just take a couple melons, take an extra little bit of stats on our wasp. What do we face with our sandwich plus corncob squad? We face this team doing an old mouse toy build with red cape, friend jump to give everyone these stats. Flying squirrel brings it back, and then they've got this cockatrice. You never see this pet. Start a battle, transform the backmost level 2 or lower enemy to rock. So that's going to transform my chimpanzee to a rock. And then they have Kawano on the tiger bugs. Why is this build so sick? They turn me into a rock, so I don't get any chimpanzee stats. But we still get to do the farmer crow stuff. And we have a big wasp at the front. So every time they jump, I'm just going to keep resummoning that farmer crow. And the stats are going to build up onto my rhino and my seagull. Especially nice for the rhino here because we have just enough attack to knock out this tiger bug, get rid of the melon, hit him one more time, clean him up, and get the win with the free-to-play corncob sandwich squad. So yeah, I thought I'd try out one of the new foods. It's very cool. I think sandwich, it's kind of like a, I think I like it best how Amsa described it. It's a lazy man's lollipop. Costs 1 less gold, but you get, still a decent amount of value out of it. I think it's very good, and I think it's cool that it has some use in free-to-play packs, considering it is a free-to-play food. So yeah, hope you all enjoy. Pack codes in the description if you want to try it for yourself. If you liked it, make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe, do the generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, stay true.